Hey everybody, what's up? It's GleeCon, and I am here with a raid group that I have organized. My first organized raid group that I've ever done. We're going to try to take Nathanos out, and then have some fun. So we have Retribution Aura. And yeah, so welcome to Lore of Warcraft, everybody. Stay a while and listen. Should be fun. Not sure how it's going to work. I'm just going to throw some buffs on everybody. Whoa, they got more powerful spells already active. Cool. Alright, so we're all going to go. Let me make sure I'm wearing my... Yeah, I'm wearing DPS gear. Okay, I think we're charging into battle right now. So we're going to take Nathanos on. And we're gonna see how that goes. I don't know. He's probably immune. Oh yeah, we are just blasting him down. Got him. Just like that. So now we're taking out the dogs. That was a really not that hard. So he did do a fear at some point. We are all flagged for PvP now. But it was pretty easy. We all buffed each other and just wrecked shop on this. Dude, that was great. So we already did it. Alright, so I feel bad some people didn't grab him. Good. So I'm getting out of here. There we go. That was super good. Alright, so I'm gonna promote them to the raid leader, and I'm gonna leave the party. I'm out of here, and we're gonna go do some questing. So we got that Battle of Nathanos done, and we're gonna go ahead and start our journey here. One thing I also did off camera, so just like that, we had a group of, I don't know what that was, 15 to, I think we had a few, 17, 18, somewhere around there. It was pretty easy, as you saw. We just totally blitzed down Nathanos, didn't worry about any strategy. The only thing I did was clear myself of a fear by using my... Poor guy. Dude, it's triggering as complete for you. Okay, or maybe that's me. Alright, so as far as PvP goes, I can disable that. One thing that we also did off camera, I'm gonna do a little bit more side stuff today. Another thing that I did was I captured the East Wall Tower, so I confirmed what I read. It's every 2 hours of in-game playtime. So it took me roughly, it was about 6 o'clock, so it took me 30 to 40 minutes to gather that raid group. I did all of that off camera, and we blasted Nathanos down. I don't know exactly where that gets turned in. Maybe the Undercity? No, maybe, I don't know. There's a few things we're going to do right now. I'm looping around because I want to... We're going to stay on the road. I want to go turn in this Restless Souls. We're going to basically just do all this side turn-in stuff today. Yeah, order must be restored. We just did that one. I think we're going to go turn in this Of Love and Family, and he should give us a couple more quests. So I hope today to also do this quest, where we gain the ability to, were a couple quests that let us sneak into Hearthglen, And once we gain the ability to sneak into Hearthclan, we're also going to get Davil's Librum. So I'm going to try to do the rest of the stuff that leads up to the Battle of Darowshire today. Bummer. Okay. We are getting beat as we walk through Bryn's Crossing. Probably should have went around it. It's kind of silly of me. That was pretty good. So, happy with what we got there. The Menethil's gift that says complete. I think that's the undead side. Tomorrow's going to be a Final Fantasy level. That was really quick, by the way. What we were doing was this quest, Order Must Be Restored. It kind of jumped in a little chaotically, but just assemble a raid. It really doesn't matter at all. I guess you probably could have even had like one tank. It'd be fine. This poor dude came out here. He joined our group. They were like the last one to join. When they are saying Order Must Be Restored complete, but maybe it's saying that for me. I think we'll do the... But anyway, I guess he didn't tag him, because if you don't hit Nathanos, it doesn't count. You have to have hit him at least once. So I don't know what he was doing if he did not tag him. Because he's a hunter, he should have shot him. But he came in last, so he might have came in after we did our instructions. Anyway, so over the next couple days, as I'm getting more groups going, I'll have no problems. On both Horde and Alliance, I've tagged both of these two now. It's 2 hours of in-game gameplay, so we've already burned another 30 minutes of that. So we could possibly, even at the end of today's episode, tag this North Pass Tower. But it's a little bit tedious, so I might not do it. Just sitting there and waiting. Doesn't make good TV. But I'll do the turn-in with you guys. Tomorrow, I'll do a Final Fantasy episode where we do part 6 of Final Fantasy 1. Last time it was a little bit of a slow one because it was a lot of grinding, as is common especially in the earlier Final Fantasy games. Sometimes you just have to farm for XP and gold, and in our case, Gil is what we're going for. And then Wednesday we'll get our next episode in. I think our next one's going to be... I still tag PvP now. Our next one's going to be another live Stratholme run. We did 2. We did one on Horde, we did one on Alliance, but we need to do it for 2 reasons. One, you'll get to see today when we turn in the Archivist. There's another quest to kill... I believe it's to kill the leader. The guy that we've already killed a couple times. The Dathraham guy. The guy that's possessed and is a Scarlet Crusader. But also we still need... we need 11 more plagued flesh samples. And we need those because that opens up the quest on the undead side to examine the... Oh, what are they called? Oh, you know what? We can fly back over here because we're going to turn in all of these. Now, there was no loot out of Nathanos, so you're not doing it for the loot. But what are they called? The ziggurats or whatever? So that's one we want to do before we do undead. We'll also have... So I'll probably do that one Wednesday, and then Thursday... That will maybe open up the last... Another one where we do, like, Battle of Darowshire and stuff. We're gonna see.
Did you see my mother, adventurer? Did you free her? You are a shining example of decency for your troubles.
Egan wipes a tear from his eye. So, this is, I believe, the one where we had to take his ghost gun and shoot those ghosts. So we were just looking for his mom? No, I didn't see it. We do get an offhand plus 10 spirit that can heal yourself. Alright, so that's turn in 1. Let's go back to the spreadsheet. So we just finished Restless Souls Part 2. This is a live side Stratholme, so we can check that one off. Not a hard quest at all, probably the easiest of all the Stratholme live side stuff. You just have to equip this gun in your little offhand spot here. And yeah, he gives you this. It's not better, I think, than what I have in my offhand is a plus to healing. So I'm not going to save that Testament of Hope little book there. But those Crypt Fiends, we could, for the sake of Crypt Fiend parts. We only have 7 Crypt Fiend parts. We could go out there. Alright, now we're going to head over to this little tower, and we're going to fly back to Eastwall Tower. That'll be a little bit of a faster journey for us. And, yeah, so I guess this is a good place to come fight Crypt Fiends. You want to fight them in order to scrounge out the Crypt Stalker armor don't make itself questline. This poor dude. Feel bad that, you know, he joined the raid, and then...
What can I do for you?
We need to go to...
See you around.
This one, Eastwall Tower.
Hey there. See you later.
Alright, so...
How are you? Safe travels.
Wait, can you not do it?
Hello. Have a good one.
There we go. Alright, so... trying to think what else we got. Today, we're going to get everything up to the Battle of Darowshire, so that's going to be another one. And we're just going to kind of see what we have going on, see how much we can get done over the next... That was really quick to get that raid done, and I'm super stoked that we got it done. Okay, we're going to turn in the Archivist. That'll open up the next one. I already turned in all the soul stones off camera. We're going to turn in the great Ezra Grimm. That's the one where we did such a long run. I should have just waited and did my second run. Since you mandatory have to do 2 live runs if you want to be completionist. Pretty much. I mean, you could get all the way up to the last boss of Stratholme and then tell everybody, hey, wait, I'm going to go all the way back to Light's Hope Chapel and then come back. So if a group really wanted to do that, to save yourself a second run, you could. In that time, when we're going for Battle of Darowshire, I may, because at the end of this episode I should get our 3rd tower, our North Pass tower, or whatever at the beginning. Yeah, so maybe in the time it takes me to do strat, I'll be able to get the other one. So, we do another strat live run Wednesday. Thursday, we maybe do Battle of Darowshire. And I can turn in that one, and it might just be a slightly shorter episode that day. We could also tag in some... Oh, there's a rich thorium. No, that's not the thorium vein. We could also tag in some of the horde stuff too. This rich thorium vein right here, I love it.
Out of range.
This little node is crucial. I've gotten a few. I think this is like my 3rd time looting it tonight. Just in getting the raid together. Alright, so if I was betting, I'm thinking Wednesday we do another strat live. Thursday we open it up. And then Friday, probably, we have a strat undead. Probably.
Here there.
Alright, the great Ezra Grimm. And then if we only have to do that once, then over the weekend we should wrap this zone. We should get another undead and then some kind of horde wrap up too. So I think... Methinks that by this week I'll be done with all these zones and ready to start Winter Spring.
I can't take it, Gleekantessa. You gotta help me, I'm dying.
Oh, sweet, sweet Stogie. How I have missed you.
We don't need that Smokey's lighter either. It's a pretty lame trinket. Okay, so we did that one. Smokey's lighter, the great Ezra Grimm. That one is done also. Amazing. Cool. Alright, and then we're going to turn in this guy.
Greetings.
The Archivist.
Outstanding, adventurer. Years of intelligence lost. The Scarlet Crusade will surely feel this blow in the coming weeks.
And then that gives us a quest called...
Bless you.
Oh no, where is the next quest? There is a quest. It's called... So, anyway, that's the Archivist, so we can turn that one in. Cool. So there's a quest here of Love and Family we're going to turn in, which is going to open up this chain. The Medallion of Faith actually gets turned in over here, so I'm not worried about that one. The Truth Comes Crashing Down, and the Flesh Does Not Lie. I should have tagged it over on this side. See, I have it tagged right here. But I should have tagged it over on this side. So that just leaves me with The Truth Comes Crashing Down. What is that? The Truth Comes Crashing Down. The Head of Belnazar. So Belnazar is dropped by the boss, Belnazar. You have to complete, then it will drop. If you 5-man the Archivist and kill him on the save, you must return, then go back. Okay. So, and Belnazar, we're just looking at who he is. I'm pretty sure he's the guy. Shifts from his humanoid form. Yeah, that's the last guy. So, we have to just complete the run, and then it drops off. So it's not one we actually pick up right now. But that's fine. We turn that quest in. We're all good. By the way, we are also... That gave us Argent Dawn rep, another big chunk. We're at 700 of 12,000. Alright, so I think if we were... between flying and walking or just walking, it's probably going to be better to just walk. Go ahead and smelt our thorium. This is going to get me up to 40 thorium, so we're right there on what we can get out of Tanaris next time we're there. That's pretty good. Oh, I should sell these miniature... I should sell some of my stuff, too, to this guy. Oh, we can also, while we're here, we might as well turn in this holy water thing.
Master craftsman Omega,
because we accomplished that. That can actually be
like a
done
toot in the wind.
anytime.
Poof, gone. Bah! Now I'm the only one left to craft the goods for the boys.
These
on
Shadow
the front
Guard.
lines.
Oh, now we have it.
Want, Lemming. Get out of my sight before you find out why I am.
So this is...
Caster.
We can do either one of
The
these.
Ice Guard. It is a thin sheen of protective...
We are now eligible to do those two, so that's good. For her, how much does this one cost
now? In
now?
the thick of Plaguewood lies the entrance to the
I'm
dread
not reading it
citadel
right now,
of
but now that we are because I guess this gets cheaper. So it's down to 2 Nexus, 1 Righteous Orb, which we have one already, 5 Arcane Crystals, and 60 gold pieces. And you must be honored, which we already are. So I guess that drops each time. So that's fine. I don't think we have enough bone fragments, do we?
Be careful.
There is somebody here, though. There we go. This guy, Houses of the Holy. Here's one we can pick up and turn in.
What is it? Through knowledge, maybe find salvation.
I look at my undeath as a malady person, an illness that merely requires treatment. However, it is also a great blessing for the Argent Dawn. What better vessel to smite the heathens of the Scourge than through the undead? I am revered by my colleagues because of the sacrifices I have made. But the accolades mean nothing to me. If you are interested in assisting the Argent Dawn, then a job I can offer. Venture to Strathholm and recover our surplus of holy water. Search the supply crates.
And that's kind of interesting that he is a Forsaken. That's something that the Scarlet Crusade would not accept.
Trust no one.
And we already have it because I was pre-collecting them. You don't need to be on the quest to pick up the holy water.
Be wary, not all supply crates will have survived the destruction of the city. The scourge dare not touch the water, but surely the holy water will not prevent vermin infestations.
Well done, person. You have proven that while you are tolerant of others, you will stop at nothing to destroy the minions of Kel'Thuzad.
I don't... My actual helm is pretty solid. But this is probably a better just straight up healer's helm. I don't have one. So that's kind of neat. Oh, I gotta destroy this. We don't need this. I accidentally equipped it. Alright. Or this band is just a +1 to crit. I don't think that's good enough. Nah. I'm gonna take this.
Watch your back.
Plus those potions. Because I can take it and put it in this spot to have as part of my healing set. Alright, so that was nice. Just a quest done. That's actually, I have that on the undead side, but really it's not. So this is Strathholm Undead. Pick up and turn in. Cool, get rid of that one. Awesome. I want to go sell a couple of these things. I don't need that trinket, I don't believe.
Master craftsman Omarion just vanished one night, like a toot in the wind.
Can't sell that.
Gone.
Sure.
Bah, now I'm the only one left to craft the goods for the boys on the front lines.
And I don't want that. This little, I mean, I'm gonna sell this potion because it's not that great. The mana? I don't want to sell the holy water. Actually, I don't even want to have it in my bag. It takes up too much space. I can sell this. I don't know how cool that Barrow Peasant thing is, so I don't want to sell that. Some of this stuff I have to have. It's all quest related. Or things I'm going to need later. Like, I don't know about the Skin of Shadow. Some of that stuff is really good, like the Might Stone. Boop, boop, boop. I guess I'm going to sell those too. I don't really care that much about those lower level mana potions. Ugh, I'm just, between my healer kit and all my blacksmithing stuff, a bunch of rune cloth, we just have so much junk. Alright. Cool. So what do we still have left to do? Of Love and Family is where we're going to head now. And then that's going to be really the thing that opens up our chain today. Then after we complete Of Love and Family and that small chain, at some point we're going to get Davil's Librum. That will allow us in the Eastern Plaguelands to turn in Heroes of Darowshire, which is going to open up something else. Marauders of Darowshire, I think. If we look at what have we not completed on the Eastern Plaguelands, we'll turn in Heroes, Marauders, and then returning to Chromie. Gotta go below the town. That should be today. Savage Flora and Savage Fronds, that is either going to get kicked over, or if I need filler on another episode, we can add that in, or I'm going to kick that over to the Vanity Project, just because you're just getting Savage Flora. And we already have 22 of 30, but you can't grind it around here. So, but there are times when I'm going to leave it in the inventory, or in the bag, because there are times when we're going back out to Ungoro, but I can't imagine how much grinding we're going to need to do to get 60 total of those. Not looking forward to it. It's just going to be a long grind. But when we're getting our other stuff, and then Crypt Stalker, that's another thing. Like, those are all just grinding for rep that I don't super care about, and we can organically get them here and there. So those are both going to be kicked over to Vanity Project things after a while. These are the PvP. We are working on those. We're halfway done. They just take in-game hours. And then order must be restored. Is that in Stormwind we gotta turn that in? Because if so, that's fine. We're gonna turn it in today. Yeah, that is. Okay, we'll turn that in at the very end today, and I'll also turn in my extra rune cloth and stuff. But let's do this chain first. So order must be restored will get turned in today. The Battle of Darowshire, followed by hidden treasures. That's probably not going to happen just because we're going to need a group to do Battle of Darowshire. I'll have to research that a little bit. We'll set that one up. Alright. So that's pretty cool. We still have over an hour, just over an hour to get it to clock in on these things. I think we'll be able to accomplish it just fine. Yeah, and then on the next, we can also on this episode, if we want, pick up a couple of the other things. Stratholme Undead. So the active agent. Where is that picked up at? Do I already have it? No. Where is the active agent? Let's research that. The active agent. Oh, that's part 2. So that's after I get the plagued flesh. I can then pick that quest up. Okay, fair enough. Aureus's Reckoning. That's the second part. That happens after you beat the last boss. If you have the Medallion of Faith quest turned in, then he will give you that at the end. So that comes in. Above and Beyond. I don't know what that quest is, so let's look up Above and Beyond. Above and Beyond. Okay, that's the follow-up to kill the boss after the truth comes crashing down. Okay, so these are all things I cannot quite do yet. Good to know. There's something that comes out of Menethil's gift, too. I don't remember what it is. That might be, honestly... To be honest, the Menethil's gift thing might be what we need for this quest today. In which case, we are cooked. That, because I was planning on doing that whole chain, but... I think it's a love it. Yeah, no, it's not. I don't know what Menethil's gift gives us. Oh, that's the rest of the Frost Whisper. I forgot about that. That we need to do that chain, which will then turn us into needing to do another Scholomance run. So, most likely a week from today, we will be messing about these Plague Lands for one more week because I forgot we have one more Scholomance run to do. And then that's good. So then next week, as we get closer and closer to Christmas, we will run a week in Winter Spring. Perfect timing. And then as we hit that week of Christmas, we will start running the last real dungeon, non-raid dungeon in the game, which is Dire Maul. He's coming to fight. No, he changed his mind. He's like, nah, never mind.
Race does not dictate honor.
Okay.
The painting, Contessa. You have the painting.
Tyrion nearly collapses when he sees the painting. He begins to sob in an almost frenetic manner.
Adventurer, you have done all that I have asked thus far. Only one step remains in your quest of redemption. You must deliver the items you have collected to Talon. Unfortunately, Talon and his Scarlet Crusaders will attack you on sight. There is only one way in which to deliver my message, and that is through a guise of deception. To the south, you will find Uther's tomb. An old and trusted confidant of mine, Myranda, now resides there. Seek her out, show her the items, and she will assist you.
Okay, so basically, Dathramar he's actually one of the original Knights of the Silver Hand, if I remember correctly. We know now, because we've already beaten the dungeon, Dathramar has been killed and replaced by a Dreadnought, or whatever they're called, the Nathrezim. He's been replaced by one of the string pullers of the universe, especially in the retconned universe. That is him. Go ahead and fix this. So we just did Of Love and Family Part 2. So that's a Stratholme live side quest. And then that gave us a quest called Find Myranda. So this is technically a Plague Lands quest, but because you have to do it after beating Stratholme live. I've included it on that spreadsheet. But that guy is really running the Scarlet Crusade. So remember now, there are two sons of Tyrion Fordring. One of them is the leader of... I'm pretty sure one of them is the leader of the Argent Dawn now. Don't remember which one it is. I'm trying to look at their names. He might not even have a name right on here, but one of them is technically that guy, I believe, if I'm remembering my lore right. And the other brother, or maybe there's only one. But I thought from the manga that we read a manga about this called Death Knight, which was a 4-episode mini-series of comics / manga. I think it's comic, actually. Where they kind of go through this story afterward, and it establishes this sort of a trifecta. You have Tyrion, who really is the pure good one, who is on his own now. He's left everybody behind. Then you have his two sons, I think, but maybe one is just a brother. But the one that we're gonna go, Talon, the one we're gonna try to talk to now, he's been fully corrupted because he became a bitter Scarlet Crusader. You know, he hates everybody, and he, his dad wants to kind of rescue him, but we need to get into the Scarlet Crusade base to make that happen. That's what the whole point of this mission is. Now, while we're there, we're also going to grab Davil's Librum. That's the point of that. Ow. I don't really know what... Oh man, we're just aggroing a bajillion guys. Don't worry. I don't like living. This person's guild name is Three Amigos. Kind of cool. Alright, I'm being burned alive. No worries. Okay, here we go. Alright, so in this little area on this stump, we actually talked to her before. I just didn't realize that. I forgot we needed to do this chain. This is Myranda the Hag.
These are dangerous times, adventurer. Walk like
Little gnome witch.
Be seeing you.
I knew this day would come.
I was Tyrion's most trusted advisor when he held rank as Lord of Martinholden. I openly dissented the verdict passed by the Order of the Silver Hand and was banished for my insolence. He has been through much heartache and disappointment in his life, person. Are you prepared to right the wrongs set upon the Fordrings? I am what you would call an illusionist. Though I may be able to create an illusion to allow you entry into Hearthglen, be warned, my powers have their limitations. Should you travel too far from these lands, the effects of the illusion will cease. The spell itself takes a great amount of concentration and power from me, and thus I can only sustain the effect for a short time. Speak to me again when you are ready.
Okay, let's do it.
Do you require an illusion? Should your illusion falter in the midst of your quest, return to me and I shall reapply the guise. Should you fail in your endeavors, do not give up. Return to me. I shall assist you until you have completed your objectives.
Okay. Can I get on a mount while I'm all disguised? Okay, I can. Alright, so I am disguised as a Scarlet person. Scarlet illusion. Great. We now need to make our way up there to turn this in. Once I get through the ruins of Vanderhall here, I'm going to go fix my spreadsheet. But now we have a way into Tyr's Hand. I mean Hearthglen. And with that way, we're going to accomplish our two quests. We're going to get Davil's Librum, which is the non-elite, non-dungeony way of completing this quest. So we did all this work before doing the Battle of Darowshire so that we could do this step with a free hand without having to be, you know, having our world rocked. And that's pretty cool. Alright, so we're through here. So we just completed, let's open this a few more. We just completed Find Myranda. And that allowed us to pick up Scarlet Subterfuge. Awesome. And then we are also going to do the other part of Heroes of Darowshire while we're up there. Alright, so yeah, I'm looking forward to this. So if we, like I said, getting us into that week of Christmas, we'll really start working on some other stuff. And now we should be able to move with ease through the lands of these guys. Yeah, they're my allies now. You have 30 minutes that they won't attack us. Cool. Once we get to Dire Mall, so over right around Christmas, we will be doing Dire Mall. We will also work on during that time period. Now, Dire Mall, I anticipate I haven't... Oh, we're going to do Winter Spring. My bad. Well, I already counted that. So, I anticipate Dire Mall taking at least a week to do. Because we're going to have to run... It's a 3-wing dungeon that we will need to do at least, you know, once for each faction. It's possible that we will also be doing a tribute run. I'm not sure. At least on one account. Oh, look, here's the High Lord. He's just chilling. But for some reason, I can't interact with him and give him his stuff right now. But there's the guy we need. Huh. Interesting. Maybe he'll come back, or maybe he'll be in more than one place at once. But we need to get this Libram anyway first. But we'll also try to do the world bosses, Azure Ghost and Lord Kazakh. So that will, I imagine, take from 1 to 2 episodes to do. Probably 2. I'll probably do a shorty, but it's going to take a lot of time because the raid will be part of it. Yeah, see, think about how annoying this would be. We could probably, like, get by with bubbling and running in here, but this would be so annoying. There's 2 guys, so even if you 1v1 them... I cannot interact with it? What? What? Oh, man. I did not realize it was going to go down that way. I can't... I just used my... Why? I didn't know that. So... So you can't get it because that was the whole freaking thing. Heroes of Darowshire. I thought you could get it. This guy... Oh, man. Oh, this is everybody... Okay, so I don't know how the heck I'm supposed to do that. Bro, especially with lay on hands being gone. That sucks. So I did all this work and I thought, I misread it. I thought we'd be able to sneak in and it would allow me to get that book. And I was wrong. So now I've got to run all the way back up there. And it's not even... That's so lame. 58 retribution. You'll need repentance. I have that. Taking care to avoid aggro. Unequip your armor. Get to the room. Die in the room. I did it. Okay. Res up at the safe side of the room. Turn on Devotion Aura. Come on. Okay, so all of this is fine so far. Use Hammer of Justice and Repentance the other one. Okay. Hammer of Justice stuns for only 6 seconds. Repentance stuns for 6 seconds. When you're standing next to the book, does it take more than 5 or does it take more than 6 seconds to do it? I don't know. I guess we're going to find out because what are my other options right now? I do have Hammer of Justice, so there's one option. If I can just double stun them both. Because it wouldn't let me, when I had Blessing and Protection on, it wouldn't let me loot. Now maybe if I have Divine Shield on, it will let me. It says increases time between attacks. That's fine. Come on. Alright, it says aggro on res onto the safe side of the room. I don't want to risk using it when I... If that would work, but... Because it does let you have attacks, but I don't trust it to work. Okay. So the timing is very tight. The first attempt says just make sure you're quick. Yeah, so this is going to be multiple reses, and this is going to be... This is us majorly wasting time on this dumbness. Because then after this, we're going to have to re-talk to her, re-res, re-walk back in there to complete that quest. So this is annoying. I mean, it's worst case scenario, we could do it legit. I just don't know if I could beat 2 of those guys. My gear is not that good. Incredibly easy as a priest. Dang it. Yeah, if you're like a priest or a warlock, fine. You can fear your way. If you have a warlock has a pet, a hunter has a pet, fine. If you're a rogue or a mage you could Frost Nova, then blink over there and get it. Warrior has the Fear Howl, so warriors have a way to get it. Paladin is going to have to be what I'm going to try right now. And even then, if you don't have Repentance, you might be cooked. I am bummed that I have got to go all the way back to the graveyard and back to get this other quest done, Scarlet Subterfuge. But that is what it is. It's gonna slow us down some. That's okay. I mean, it is what it is. we will get some of this stuff. If we don't get everything done in today's episode, it's just we'll add it on to one of our other little intermission. We were already going to have some anyway leading up to this, but hopefully we can pull it off this time. Okay, so it's just a matter of, like, you got to be very quick, they said. Very, very quick. I mean, I can try this Divine Shield first. Because that's a 12-second. And if that won't work, fine. But that at least gives me time to set up the Stun Repentance combo. But 12 seconds is definitely long enough to get the book. Ah, yeah, that's such a bummer. Now, if we're inside and I res inside, I could maybe take on 2. Maybe. Definitely not guaranteed. But we ignore those guys. We ignore those. See, these are just 2 dudes over here. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and heal up. Devotion Aura. I mean, I'll drink one of my waters just to be safe. I don't really see anything else I need. I mean, I do have this Light of Elune, but I don't know that that will let me loot with it on. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to start by coming in here, trying to just loot the book as is. I cannot. Alright, so I'm going to wait. Okay. So now we are... Woohoo! I'm going to die, for sure. Let me open up a health potion to get out of here. Yikes. Ah, there's not even any point to do my... Alright, so now I'm gonna let myself res and take the res sickness. Because that's actually quicker. Because look how close I am now. Now it's just gonna cost me some gold. But I don't mind the res sickness hurting me for 10 minutes. Also, we need to do... Yeah, we gotta fly there and back to pick up... Here, to turn in Heroes of Darowshire. So let's get on the flight path, because now we're killing out our 10 minutes, so we might as well. Alright, so we'll fly to the Eastern Plaguelands and back. While we kill a little bit of time here. No worries. That's good, and we got that one done. Okay, so we go zip over there. We got Devil's Librum. That was very close. I'm trying to think what else could you do. All right, so if you're a warrior, you could use the Howling Scream on them or whatever. Fine. Paladin, you can do what I just did if you don't have Repentance, though. And I think Repentance is a... Isn't that a holy Retribution skill? Yeah. So that's if you're ret. What do you have as holy? I mean, nobody really specs protection. So I guess I don't have to worry as much about that. But if you're holy, you're gonna get holy shock, holy power. Yeah. So I guess if you're not ret, then... Yes. I mean, I guess you could respec, but that's annoying. You will lose it. Holy Priest soothed the guards. Yeah. Alright, so I'm trying to think about, yeah, so Warrior, I guess you could use your Howl to make him run. Just for a few seconds. That's all you need. You need basically 6 seconds. 5 to 6 seconds. Paladin I just showed you, but you would need to be Ret. So you'd need something else, if like a sleep potion or something like that. You'd need one other way to stun if you're not Retribution. But now with dual spec, heck, just make your second spec Retribution. I died twice, and now I'm gonna probably drop a couple gold in repairs on this stupid thing too. Hunter, you could use your pet to aggro. No worries, that's easy. Shaman. Because you don't really have 5 seconds worth of kite time on you if you use the totem. Maybe the Earth Grasp totem would be enough? Alright, here's the Heroes of Darowshire.
We have all been witness to terrible tragedies, but see you around.
Do you have the relics we can test that? I don't think we can read that. No, we can't.
You have the Libram and the Shield.
The Libram.
Their history is entwined with the history of Darowshire, and somehow I know that fate will bring them together.
That'll give us Marauders of Darowshire.
Chromie said the relics you gathered are reagents to a powerful spell, and one more is required. Skulls from the Scourge who took part in the Battle of Darowshire. Take this crystal and hunt Scourge champions for their skulls. The crystal is enchanted. If a champion took part in the battle, then when you pass the crystal over its skull, it will resonate. Bring me those resonating skulls. Go, adventurer. You'll find Scourge champions in the noxious glade to the north and the fungal veil to the west.
Alright, so that is not an elite, but it is something we have to do here. Yep, 2.5 gold. Ugh.
Like a toot in the wind. Poof. Gone.
That's a
Bah.
lot of gold.
Now I'm the only one left to craft the goods for the boys on the front.
But we're up to 754 gold. I like that. Where's my flying dude? Here's this guy. We need to fly. That's the horde. Where's the Alliance flight path? Alright, now we're going to fly back over. Here, whoopsie.
Where would you like to fly?
Okay, back to the Chillin camp. Alright, so we did now Heroes of Darowshire. As annoying as that was. We gotta go back over to this big one we did. Heroes of Darowshire. Right here. Finish that one. Bang. Okay, cool. So now we just have those two. These are, like I said, those 4 are going to probably be Vanity Project. These we're working on. This is the other part of the Darowshire, and we're going to turn this one in today. So these 2 are going to come on a different episode. And these 2 we're going to try to get done today. Okay, but first, we also want to go back and turn the thing into his son. So we're going to go there, Scarlet Subterfuge. Alright, so what was I talking about also over Christmas? Lord Kazakh, and is there a quest to defeat Lord Kazakh? Let's look at that. Let's just... Lord Kazakh. Let's look and see how hard, since this is coming up this month. This is in our very near future, so he's found there in Blasted Lands. There is nothing that says he is the target of, so he's not related to a quest. Comments. One of the greatest moments was when he was lured into Stormwind. That can no longer be done, but that's pretty cool. Okay. Please note. Melee, shadow. Okay, I don't really care what he does right now. That's... You have to kill him within 3 minutes or he goes insane. Fine. What do we know about his, like, overall stats? I guess that doesn't really matter either. Boo boo boo. He drops pre-Nax Warlock Pants. A 3.5 day spawn timer. Gotcha. So only twice a week. So we would have to get in on some guild version of this. We'd have to look and see when were people planning on killing him. How does that work? Is that still the same? Does he still only spawn once every 3.5 days? All that good stuff. We're down to 2 minutes left on our little timer, by the way. More than ample. I don't think we could win a single fight right now with that. Here's our girl. We're gonna re-get our buff from her. Help us out, girl.
Do you require?
Give me the illusion.
Should your illusion
This time she turned me into a boy.
return to me and I shall reapply. Should
Dang
you
it,
fail in your
Myranda.
attempt, do not give up. Return to me.
I'm a bald
I shall
man.
assist you until you have completed your objective.
That's basically you're basically looking at what my first WoW character I ever made looked like. I was a... You know, it's kind of funny that the first time I'm really going in a completionist way through Classic, I am using the same kind of class and spec that I did first time I ever played this game. And I don't know that I will ever play Classic again. It's gonna be quite some time. Once I don't foresee myself looking back anytime soon once we hit retail, which is hopefully just a few months away. We spent years. This channel is about to wrap its 4th year, and I am not done with Classic. So by the time it's all done, it'll be like 4.5 years. By the time we wrap up every little nook and cranny, other than coming back for the Vanity Project stuff, like grinding out rep for the pirate or whatever. And some of that stuff is just insane. Literally, there's, you know, the achievement Insane in the Membrane tied to some of the stuff we would have to do to be a true completionist. Alright, so here we are, back where we needed to be. We are Scarlet Crusaders once more. We're gonna go talk to our dude. We still have half an hour left. This killed a little bit of time. I would like to get the Darowshire stuff if I can. But I might not be able to. We're just gonna have to see how it goes. Where am I on? Stepping. Oh, I'm okay. Yeah, so anyway, Lord Kazakh, if we can do Azure Ghost and Lord Kazakh, that's just a one-time thing. That's just gonna be about, we fit that in whenever we can. So... Whoa. Why did I get off? I must have hit a button. I was like, why did I suddenly get off that? I would have been bummed. Oh, because I used Seal of Justice. That was an accident. Pushed a button. So I'll start advertising this in chat, like, hey, just out of, like, curiosity, how would one get into a Lord Kazakh group? And we'll find out, since it's once every 3.5 days, that's just going to require some preparation. We're going to have somebody let us into a group. And do our best to get on that. Once in a blue moon, I'll see it advertised. That'll be, and you know, honestly, it's going to be so short when we do it, and we're just going to have to, since there's no quest tied to it, just going to be something we tag on to some other missions. It's actually not going to add any days onto our life. It's just going to be a matter of me finding a group that'll let us do it. Same thing with Lord Azure Ghost. So that'll be 2 bosses we do. The window will open up that week, but I'm not stressing it. And we'll run Dire Maul at that same time. So it'll be all done. Here, he's just gigantic. Why is he so big? Look at him. He's more than twice the size of a regular human being. He's like how big is his Scarlet dudes are my size, but he's like bigger than a Vrykul.
Are you the reinforcements from Tyr's hand? What is this, soldier?
Talon opens the box and begins to examine its contents.
This cannot be true, but all that you have shown me.
Talon falls to one knee, his heartbeat quickens. The fury of ages is about to be loosed upon this town.
For so long, I have been a puppet of the Grand Crusader. What reason was there to fight against what the Scarlet Crusade had become? It has been decades, yet the memories of my father, those precious memories, they are what have kept me alive. I have dreams, stranger. In these dreams, my father is with me. He stands proudly at my side as I'm inducted into the Order. We battle Legion of Scourge side by side. We bring honor to the Alliance, to Lord Aaron. I want not to dream anymore. Take me to him.
Did I accept that? Because I do not know. Like, I did this and I didn't even get a chance to accept it quick enough. Okay, he killed one. This is what I read, like, just don't do anything, just watch him kill. Don't try and do anything. This guy ran off, but he's coming back, I guess. Quite cool sword. There he is, coming back in. Look at this dude.
For so long, I have been a puppet of the Grand Crusader. What reason was there to fight against what the Scarlet Crusade had become? It has been decades, yet the memories of my father, those precious memories, they are what have kept me alive. I have dreams, stranger. In these dreams, my father is with me. He stands proudly at my side as I'm inducted into the Order. We battle Legion of Scourge side by side. We bring honor to the Alliance, to Lord Aaron. I want not to dream anymore. Take me to him.
Okay, so he wants us to take him to his dad. He says, don't come near me or I'll kill you or something like that. But I think I read this is the one where we just have to let him do his business. Just follow him. His big old giant behind himself is going to take us out. Okay, he said he'll attack me, but I don't think he really will. That's a lie. Okay, but he has this buffy kind of thing on him. How far can we get? I mean, I could try to heal him, too, if I had to. Okay. Right now we still have 2 minutes, so... he's gonna kill these dudes. You carry the taint of the Scourge, prepare to enter the twisting nether. And he's just strong, he's just wrecking shop on these people. So it just doesn't take him very long to kill him. He did let her kind of get away. But she'll come back in just a sec, probably. Because what would she really aggro to? I don't think she's gonna... yeah, he just chopped both those dudes down. This is the he's the High Lord of the Scarlet Crusade, and he's just gonna kill all the Scarlet Crusaders. It's kind of cool, actually. Alright, let's see what he does here. Chops these people up. So I've read that, like, you don't want him to die, but I've also read, like, just sit back and let him do his business. He'll be all good on his own. Just says redemption, question mark? Okay. Scarlet Crusade was, like, so fast. It says he's only got 35 seconds, so that's what I worry about, like, what kind of buff does he really have? Okay. Then he aggroed this other one. Dang it. He just takes them out so fast. I just worry. Somebody said he gets, like, some berserker buff, but he doesn't get to keep it if... maybe when that time wears off? I don't know if I can still heal him when that happens. Because I'd be fine healing him, as long as I don't aggro the guys. Maybe... Oh, why is he doing this? Alright, let's see what happens. How strong is he? No, he re-put it back on himself. Okay, now I'm not worried then. Oh my gosh, he's gonna like fight. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. But he switches threat. That's one of his big problems. He's not good at like being strategic. But he's 5v1ing them. I don't know if he's switching threat. That's a Scarlet Sentinel, or if they're healing themselves. He's letting that one run. See, now they are getting some healing. He got one. Cool. He got two. Oh, but he just aggroed another one. That one healed itself. Multiple people healing themselves. He just aggroed another one. So he got two, but he's aggroed two more. There you go, he just got another one. They're using some of their heals. Okay, he just got another one. Now it's 3v1, his life's getting a little low, but... I mean, if he can... Oh, gosh. If he can take on like 6 dudes, I think he'll be okay. It's just OP. Okay, now he's 2v1ing these fools. This is what you need to do, is follow in this dude's wake. Okay, he got another one. Now it's just him and one sentinel. Are you gonna run, little sentinel? Nope. Okay. Alright. Mardenhold Keep. Which Mardenhold, I'm guessing, that might even be the name of his original thing. Halt. Okay. Ooh, woo! He calls for his mount. Should I get on mine too? Cool, yeah, let's do it. Should we just blast our way through here? Do any of these little effers blast down from the ceiling? Okay. Nope, he jumped right off his horse. So he's gonna 3v1 that squad. Fine. It's fine, buddy. Just keep 3v1ing. Oh, now they're getting some heals. And they got him back to halfway. He just did a cleave, though. That's good. Some Magus in there. Okay, he got one. Now it's just 2v1. Where are you gonna run, you little paladin? They do have him with some kind of Crusader strike. Got that one. Got both paladins, so now it's just a sentinel versus him. But you are sitting here following him for like 10 minutes. Like he's already down to a minute left in his little buff again. Okay. What is he gonna aggro the whole Scarlet Worker area too? Gotta go around this tower. Scarlet Workers at least are not elite, so maybe they won't aggro him. Maybe the people in that tower will or won't aggro. Don't get the workers. They're just workers. They're just doing their little working. Oh, he did it! They're just a regular worker. He's just gonna decapitate one random worker. That's fine. That's fine, right? No worries, no worries. He told me to take off my disguise, but... Where do we... Oh, we have to go all the way to the end of the road. Maybe like when I'm close to the end of the road, I will take off the disguise. Just so that nothing bad happens. Like, he doesn't... I don't know. Like, I don't not get credit. I feel like once we get to the road, we're probably pretty good. Because once we're out of the way of the elites... Unless... Okay, so here he's got the Protector, Lorik. This one dude, he's got another Paladin over there. Yeah, he just aggroed on a second dude. That guy bubbled, and now is healing. Healed himself. But that's alright, you gave him something else to do. He's letting him run. I guess that should be my job, really. I should be bat and clean up when these guys try to run. Oh no, he's going after this dude. Which made him aggro and... He did not aggro that sentinel. Come on, let's get out of here, bro. Stop killing your homies long enough for me to get out of here with you. Nope. He can't help himself. Imagine, like, being the entire... He's the High Lord of the Scarlet Crusade. You're the High Lord of the Crusade, and you just look at one box of stuff. And if... I mean, look at what he just said about the quest. He said, for so long, I've been a puppet of the Grand Crusader. So, that's someone higher. That's Dathermon. What reason was there to fight against what the Scarlet Crusade had become? It's been decades, yet the memories of my father, these precious memories, they're what kept me alive. I have dreams, stranger. In these dreams, my father is with me. He stands proudly at my side. As I'm inducted into the Order, we battle a Legion of the Scourge, side by side. So that's it. And we're going to get one of these cool things. So, a necklace, that's pretty good for my DPS. Like a tank armor, I probably don't really care that much about that. A two-handed mace. Blast, that's pretty decent. A back, which is okay. Or a healing ring. Uh-oh, here's a squad. Okay, so here's this Crimson Elite squad. He's gonna have to fight this group of 4. He's gonna be fighting them right now. This is probably the last real pack I'm gonna have to worry about. Yep. Okay. They are an elite. This is really the group that I have to worry about. I don't know, he keeps like swapping threat between the two of all of them. They're taking him down a little bit, but I just need to be a little patient with him. Okay, he got 1. Now it's 3v1. As soon as it gets down, like, they were already, you know, not getting him down that far before. There you go. Now it's 2v1. Now, they did get him in half of their troops. They got him halfway down, but that's not how, like, scaling will work great. Oh, he healed himself. Because he got down to half-life. That's the only time we ever seen him get that low. Okay, he's down to 1v1. They have 5. I didn't know Crusader Strike could stack. No. Okay, good. So we're gonna just stroll here. I am a little bit... Alright, I'm scared, so I'm gonna take this off. So I'm gonna wear my regular... I don't want him to, like, think... He said take it off. So I'm gonna follow his lead. There is absolutely a chance that another pack attacks him, for sure. But... I'm gonna just let him fight. Yeah, and then other than that, I just don't know. We should get the rest done. I don't know if we'll have enough time to get the skulls today. I might have to back up to another one. But hey, you know what? We did Nathanos, so that's great. That's absolutely great. I kind of want to stay close to him, but I also kind of have a feeling like there's going to be an epic finale battle at the end. Those are regular Scarlet dudes. I'm not worried about them. As long as it's not elites, I'm not that worried. I mean, he's OP. His question, so he's a more than whatever, 5. He's, I don't know. He's just some OP thing. When you're a question mark, you're more than help. Okay, so this is where his redemption spot is. I just don't want to aggro those guys.
It's not much further. The main road is just up ahead. You'll not make it to the forest's edge, Fordring. Isilian. This is not your fight, stranger. Protect yourself from the attacks of the Crimson Elite. I shall battle the Grand Inquisitor. I'm not doing anything about those Crimson Elite. You can go against all of them, bro. I am not attacking anyone. The Grand Crusader has charged me with destroying you and your newfound friends, Talon, but know this. I do this for pleasure, not for obligation or duty.
Go after him, bro. I trust them. I trust him to take them all. Oh no, oh no. I need to go run off. I didn't think there was going to be another pack of dudes coming after me. I just need to stay on horseback and have them run. Whoa! What just happened? Did he kill him? What the heck just happened? Did we fail? What the heck just happened? Oh no! His daddy's here. No, no. Get off me, bros. No! No! Are you freaking kidding me? I'm gonna just sit here, I guess. Because if I... Maybe if I'm dead, it will still give me the points for being so close to it. I'm so dumb. I should have... This is the worst. This is the absolute worst. Let's see what happens with him. I didn't know that that was how it was going to go. I should have kept my... I didn't realize it was going to be this massive thing. I didn't realize he was going to die. I didn't realize I was going to have to stay so far away. And I got aggro. I should have never done it. Lord Tyrion Fordring. Maybe if I watch it and I live, it'll be okay. Please, fingers crossed, give me credit even though I'm dead. He is definitely whooping them, and I have faith he's going to kill them all. Said, this is not your fight. And then I read something about, like, it bugging out, that he won't have the necessary buff needed to survive if you pick it up after. And I'm not 100% sure about how that goes. Great, I might have totally screwed this whole quest chain up. Please, goodness. Please count. Please count. Don't... Yeah, I wouldn't have even made it back in time anyway. He's gonna kill them all. 1,000 more like him exist. 10,000. Should one fall, another will rise to take the seat of power. Look what they did to my boy. Lord Tyrion falls to one knee. Lord Tyrion Fordring holds the limp body of Talon Fordring and softly sobs. Too long have I sat idle, gripped in this haze, this malaise, lamenting what could have been, what should have been. Your death will not have been in vain, Talon. A new order is born on this day. An order. Yes, it counted, thank goodness. Which will dedicate itself to extinguishing the evil that plagues this world, an evil that cannot hide between politics and pleasantries. This I promise. This I vow. Alright, so again, I died. I'm gonna take the res sickness again. Because this is just trash. So I've wasted like 5 gold dying trying to do these quests, doing them incorrectly, poorly. But I think we could probably just go back to Tyrion's regular spot.
Need help?
Yep, that's another 2 gold. Biscuits. Alright, so now let's go back up to Tyrion's. It says it's either way. You could pick it up. I think we could probably go either way. So at least it counted. Thank goodness. My guess is it's probably going to be easier to grab him there rather than trying to go up through here. Alright, let's see if I can not aggro mobs since I'm res sicknessed again. Go and turn this in. Alright, so I guess the best bet would be to, like, keep your Scarlet stuff on. I just felt like it would be too risky to take it off, but it was obviously, I mean, too risky to keep it on. I didn't want to mess up the quest that way. But I guess the good news is, as long as you just stick around, you can get there just fine. I don't think he's still going to be chilling right there. I mean, I guess we can check it out. It would be a little closer, but not that much closer. I'm going to go over to his other spot and just turn it in that way. I feel like it's a pretty safe bet. He's going to be over there, and I don't have to worry about any, like, Scarlet paths going through right there. Okay, meanwhile, we did pick up the one quest called In Dreams. So that was Scarlet Subterfuge and In Dreams. That was turned in, picked up. Something just aggroed me. Okay, we're gonna just cross the river, then head up that side. Alright, so when we turn in Dreams, that's it on this side. Then we need to do the Medallion of Faith, which will not get turned in until we go start Undead. The Truth Comes Crashing Down, which we will pick up after doing our live run. And the Flesh Does Not Lie, which we should turn in after our next live run. So that's, come on. That should be, I think that's probably what we should do on our next run Wednesday night. Just another strat live run for fun. Then Thursday we could probably do a combination of Horde run where we do the last Barov and we take care of, I mean, because I don't think we're gonna have time to do this whole Defenders of Darowshire. This should be the end of the quest chain for Tyrion Forging though. So that's good. The In Dream stuff, we're gonna turn this in. It's just that we have 8 minutes right now. And my res sickness is, like, we can walk over to that area, but I'm not gonna even get a chance. For 6 minutes left. It's gonna be, we're gonna be over time by the time we get there. And I already spent some time what's this called? 2 cows, 1 bucket. Oh, and I want to actually go to Stormwind to turn in that other quest too. So let's do that. That'll be what we do today.
Race does
What?
not dictate honor, person. While you remain on my farmstead, I ask that you remember and respect this credo. I have known orcs who have been as honorable as the most noble of knights and humans who have been as vile as the most
So,
ruthless of
do I
slaves.
have to
But
turn
I
it
shall not
into
bore
some
you
version of
with
him
tales
that's
my
right
youth.
there?
There is much
Oh,
work to be
no.
done, if that is what you desire.
Because it says complete. Oh, gosh. Now that's terrible. Oh, no. So did we screw that up and I can't do it now? Okay, so I will go there and hope he's still chilling there and hope to goodness that I can turn it in. I don't know. Now that I wasted this time, I don't know. Because he wasn't able to turn it in that spot. Even though it says on Questy he's there. What do people say? Don't aggro anything. I'm an idiot. Oh, come on. Ah. What does this say? Oh, I just really hate this. Maximizing, minimizing my screen thing. I'm gonna have to do some research. If he's not there, I'll go back there one more time, and then there's a chance we're gonna have to redo this whole in dreams thing again. If it bugged out, I don't know. And now you know. Don't, like the thing says, don't aggro anything. I tried my best. I did not have a lay on hands available. I used it up. I mean, I think I was like 10 seconds off of that being up again. I thought if I ran in the middle, he could... No. I wasn't trying to aggro anything either. I just didn't know a second pack of guys was going to come in there. I should have just kept the costume on. So, lesson learned. Maybe I will get lucky. Maybe. Maybe. I do not have any positive hope. Great, I just aggroed a guy. Just aggroed another one. This is why I didn't want to come this way. Fingers crossed that he's still there just chilling, waiting for me to turn in the quest. Because in his other spot, he doesn't want to accept it. Come on, come on. Yes! Thank goodness. The death of my son at the hands of those monsters will not pass without incident. Take solace in knowing that the Order is reborn. I now take my place as High Lord of the new Order of the Silver Hand. These possessions are my past. They're all that I have to offer. For all that you have done, please take these as a symbol of my gratitude. All have served me well over the years. May we meet again, better times, and reminisce of days long past, battles hard fought, dreams redeemed. Alright, so this necklace is like a 23-point necklace. So that's good. Mine's currently like 19, so that's like a 4-point upgrade. The armor is whatever. That's like an 80, 90... That's like a 100-point armor. My current one is a 62, 74, 89... Yeah, mine's about the same or better. This hammer is a smidge better. But not really with the 20 strength, so no, it's not better. The back is like a caster back, and it's not better than my caster back, so that's not it. Now, if I want to pick up Forge Ring Seal as a plus 37 to healing, because this necklace is a smidge better, but this Forge Ring Seal with its plus 37 to healing, 18. And what else does it give me? Stamina, intellect. That is definitely better for the healing. I like this necklace. I'm going to pick it. Give myself some ret. Even though I might have just screwed myself over, I bet there are better. Where did it go? I received the mark of forgery. Where? I don't see it. Where am I missing it? How am I missing the mark of forging? Oh, it's right way up there. I'll put those up there. Alright, so cool. I got a DPS necklace, even though people are gonna... I might get laughed at. I don't care. Alright, so In Dreams is done. Jeez, thank goodness he was chilling there waiting. I'd have been so sad. That one's now done. Perfect. So Medallion of Faith, Truth Comes Clashing Down, and The Flesh Does Not Lie. That's the next one. Those are the 3 other ones we need for this. We're also going to go turn in the Nathanos quest right now, and that's going to be it for today. So, like I said, next time we got Final Fantasy, but the time... I mean, I will try and throw a shorty quest. I'll do that right as soon as this one's done. I'll do a little lore video. But we accomplished some great things today. So we did the Tyrian Forging line. Pretty nice. We also accomplished our Nathanos raid. So that's pretty cool. We're going to finish up live side of Stratholme next time. And then we'll have another kind of intermission episode where we work on some of the PvP type stuff. Turning that in. Also working on the Heroes of Darowshire line. That should be good. Cool. I think I did something before with this Penel up.
It is a tragedy. I believe that our kind is cursed, adventurer. We are cursed to lose our greatest warriors, our most noble heroes, our most gifted scholars. We are indebted to you, and I assure you, adventurer, wherever Nathanos Morris is now, he smiles down upon you.
I don't know that that's true, man. What am I gonna do? I guess I'll just take this. We don't need a shield, we don't need a wand, and we don't need a bow, but...
Be careful.
That'd be cool, I guess, for some people. Not us, though. Alright, so we're gonna go sell those 2 off. And that was pretty cool. Another quest in the pipe, 5x5. Love that one. Order Must Be Restored is now done. And we are just crushing it, bit by bit. Just a few quests to go. Order Must Be Restored. Awesome. Alright. Yeah. That's got some cool stuff. We got some cool stuff coming up ahead. Like I said, we have another, just a quick run through of Strat Live. We will then try to get the Darowshire quest line done. I'll even recruit for it as I'm questing. I will do some PvP and... yeah, I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work. It's kind of in a bad spot because I'm going to need to do the Marauders of Darowshire. If you look at the quest, we need to do Marauders of Darowshire and return to Chromie before we pick up the Battle of Darowshire. So that's a little annoying. Basically, I'll probably start recruiting for it as I do this run, and we'll just try our best from there. I'll start my episode. Yeah, I mean, what else can I really do? Alright, everybody, I appreciate you guys joining me on doing some more cool things on this episode. We have another episode wrapped up, and another one in the pipe. 5x5.